Happy day, friends. A moment of quiet amongst an otherwise somewhat chaotic morning. Really, I shouldn't say so much chaotic, rather just busy. I have been taking care of everyone, and then I finally had a moment to take care of myself, and then I had to take care of other people, and then I finally had a moment to eat. But that, I feel, is motherhood in a nutshell. He's finally sleeping sound. I had him upstairs and he was sleeping for a little bit, but he kept stirring, and down here, like, it's quiet now. The girls are downstairs playing, thank goodness. They're having a blast. They still play great together, which I am so grateful for. And he's just sleeping. We're so far from like any regular schedule with him. He's still so little and his sleep is so like on and off. He sleeps so much right now that there's no real schedule. I just feed him when he's hungry and kind of let him do his thing otherwise. We're still finding the flow of everything and still trying to figure out like what our new routines are gonna be like. And honestly, it'll probably take another 2 months before those start to settle in, which I am not super excited about because I do best when I'm on a schedule. It's really hard for me to not know my plans through the day and not be able to count on certain times for certain things, especially when it comes to work. I have been trying to get this birth vlog done for a while now, you guys. I know some of you are very eager and some of you thought that maybe we weren't even doing a birth vlog this time, but we are. It's all been filmed. I have just been editing away at it little by little when I get a moment. And I think that's probably been the hardest adjustment, honestly, which is wild. My recovery's been fantastic, but trying to fit work in here and there has been tough. And really, like, I shouldn't be worrying about that, but I like to feel productive during the day, and being able to work a little bit here and there has been good for me. Gosh, even Maple's over here napping in the sun. Wait a second, I don't know if those are the best shoes to go to the park in. And you need socks, you silly goose. Some socks fell from the sky. Here you go. Oh, hello, Micah. Nice being able to sit here and relax for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what else is also nice? Being able to sit and actually put shoes on. Now, where did my shoes go? That's the main question.
They do have grippies.
They have grippies on them? So that you can run fast without falling down?
A little bit fast.
A little bit fast, but not really fast?
No.
Why not really fast?
Because a little bit fast
Just
and then a lot of fast when I have my boots on.
Oh, got you. Almost ready. Almost ready to get out the door.
Yeah.
We're getting better. It's a lot easier, at least it has been for us, transitioning to 3 kids getting out the door, because we already kind of have the flow of things. We already figure out what's going on. They can, for the most part, put things on by themselves. And it's just a matter of packing baby up into his car seat and out the door we go. Oh boy, somebody's sad. Well, it was easy and I just jinxed myself. Gotta go change a diaper first. You can try this again. Paige packed up all your toys because she thought you might want to play with them. Okay, are they loaded up?
Yep, all loaded.
All right. I'm getting pretty efficient at diaper changes. It's different with a boy. It's very different with a boy.
Did you tell them the news?
What's the news? Oh no, I didn't. That's like the furthest thing from like big news because we just had a baby. Let's get you in the new car. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
We got a new car, you guys. It is really exciting. I literally just sold my old Subaru an hour ago. Officially signed it over.
Shout out to Hannah.
We got a new car now.
Let's go show them the new Black Pearl.
The new, oh, is that what we're calling it?
I don't know.
Even though it's charcoal gray. I mean, I guess Black Pearl would kind of be like grayish.
We'll call it the Blackbird.
How
Because
about-
it's like a Blackbird's the name for the SR-71, right?
I don't even know what that is.
It's an airplane.
You're
Because
talking.
we're pilots! No? Really? I thought that was
Grab
pretty
your son.
clever.
All right, that took a little longer than I thought it would getting out the door.
B52?
No, let's call it, what should we name our car, you guys? Should
Blackbird.
should we just name it Ron Jr. since we bought it from my dad? Little Ronnie. Here she is in all her glory sitting in our garage.
Looks great, man.
It does. I'm super excited about this car.
I got the Johnny that I lost my hand.
What just happened?
Somebody lost their hand and I don't know what Paige was saying.
Pilot to co-pilot.
You're just gonna come up with all the jokes you can,
Heck yeah!
So probably the funniest thing about this car is we bought it from my dad and he did not realize
Had a remote
it had
start.
remote start for the full 5 years that it was his car. He did not realize that it had remote start. Is Lucas awake? Well, I'm gonna hold him in my carrier when we go play at the playground, okay?
Am I running like a good rhino?
I guess. I think that's kind of how Rhino runs. Hey, and who are you? Oh, you must be Spidey.
You can't catch me though.
Woohoo! She fully like gets into it. Whoa! Good job, Paige. Go get Rhino. Go get him. I did bring a child carrier thing for Lucas to go in, but I ended up zipping him up in my little jacket with a blanket over because I thought I had everything figured out, and I'm realizing that I just forget things left and right. I did not bring like a blanket or anything aside from this car seat one to keep him warm underneath the carrier. So we're just double wrapped right now. We're double wrapped and he's happy in here. I nursed him right as we got here, and that's another thing. I mean, I feel like, I really feel like everything is going pretty great and pretty smooth, and we're falling into, I guess, the new normal, and we're like 12 days postpartum, and I feel like things are going well until I tell you guys and I'm like, wait a second, no, I forgot this and I forgot this and I forgot this and then this happened and this. So really it's just, it is what it is. And he has been such a chill baby, you guys. He does not cry or whine really unless he's cold. Occasionally when he's hungry, but it's more like you know, but when he's cold he will cry and he will let you know that he's not happy, and other than that, nothing. Like, he's been so chill and so calm, and I can't even believe it because I kind of expected the opposite from him based on how active he was in my belly. But I simply hope, and I don't know if there's any relation or not, but he does cry when he gets cold. He tends to get cold. He ran cold as soon as he was born. He was under heat lamps quite a bit at the hospital. He has always kind of struggled to stay warm, and I'm really hoping, maybe it's coincidence, maybe it has something to do with it, I don't know. We'll hopefully get more answers tomorrow at his doctor appointment, but I don't know if it has anything to do with his heart and his heart function and like pumping blood through his body, or if he just runs cold. I don't know, but we will hopefully get those answers soon. But otherwise, happy, healthy baby. Really just grateful for these last almost 2 weeks now. I can't believe it's almost been 2 weeks.
I got me a spider.
Did Rhino get you? Get him, get him! Watch out, guys.
You'll never get away with this. You better hide in web quarters.
Oh no. Watch out, guys. Rhino's coming.
We got it wrap quarters. Now catch up.
They are so cute, watching them just play, watching their imagination just run wild. They just get fully into it. Look at you, sweetie pie, waking up. You being awake? Ah, you got mom's forehead wrinkles. You do. Dad pointed that out. Thanks, Dad.
Hey.
Just call it like it is, huh? Austin very innocently said, "Oh, look, he's got mom's forehead wrinkles." But he does, straight across. I think I'll keep my bangs for a while because I don't plan on getting any Botox anytime soon.
Hi.
Is he so sweet?
I love you and your forehead wrinkles.
Well, you better, because
Every one of them.
our son has them too. Actually, they're really cute. I think they're cute, but a mother's love is something else, right? A mother's love sees beyond any imperfection.
What about a wife's love?
Wife's love, not so much. Aw, you girls love him so much, don't you? Careful with this worm, Paige. This worm is kind of hard. If it bonks his head, it might make him cry, okay? So maybe we just, like...
Do it just a little tiny, like that.
Yeah, or maybe just not at all. Maybe he could just look at it instead of bonking him on the head with it.
Or maybe we can do that.
Oh, okay. That's very gentle. Very good job being gentle.
I'm being gentle to him. Don't worry, Micah.
All right, kiddos got wrangled down to the playroom because I cannot, like, my brain postpartum doesn't fully function. Understandable, because I instantly got, like, kicked into limited to no sleep. I don't even know what I was gonna say to you guys. But
Mom brain.
Yeah, mom brain is hard at work. Mom brain is hard at work. I think I was gonna talk to you guys something along the lines of like postpartum, and I've been this is what it was. I've been getting lots of questions from people, either comments or like Instagram or whatever, just asking how I have been doing. Previously, when I was postpartum with Micah and Paige, Micah's was really rough. It was really rough. I did not really know what to expect at all. First baby, you know. But my recovery physically too was really rough, surprisingly. And mentally, emotionally, ow, you're on my hair. Ouch.
Cousin It over here.
I know, there's a lot of hair.
Boatloads of hair.
Mentally, with Micah, it was a little bit rough.
Let me hold my son.
But I'm holding
Kinda.
our son.
We hold
Here.
our son.
You can hold him. He's just distracting me anyways. But then with Paige, it was like much better physically, way better physically. Emotionally, it was a little rough because it was 2020 and my anxiety was like at an all-time high just because of everything going on, and it was still like in the early stages of the pandemic where we didn't really know what was going on yet. So that was like anxiety really high. This time around, I am just like coasting.
IDGAF.
IDGAF.
We
Like,
had so many people over.
My last baby was during a pandemic. This one is fantastic. It really has been so wonderful. I want to say like there's two big differences. One of them physical, the other huge one is mental. So the physical, I did not tear this time. And something else I wanted to touch on real quick. So in that birth vlog that I'm working on, I know I've talked about like bits and pieces of my birth experience and how everything went. I think I've mentioned little things here and there about a little bit excessive bleeding afterwards. Birth vlog will cover that, as well as his heart rate would dip every so often, and that was a little bit concerning. That will cover that. I know I've talked about those things here and there. I just want to address that those will be talked about, and you'll see kind of what happened in the birth vlog. Now, what was I talking about before I went off on that little tangent? Oh, okay. So physically, this time, recovery has been phenomenal. I did not tear, and that makes a huge difference. Huge difference. I did not even expect it to be as different as it's been. physically, I feel so awesome. My body feels like soft and weak, but it feels almost like healed in a way because there was no trauma really to my body aside from my abs stretching out. And the obvious, like my uterus is still like healing, right? But physically, I feel so good. I've in fact had to slow myself down because there are days when I can tell, okay, I've done too much. But really, I've been feeling so good. The tiredness is like another level. Like I said, you expect that with a newborn, just getting up and feeding them throughout the night. And so that makes me feel tired, a little irritable, just a little out of it. But that might also be why I'm feeling good. It's because I'm feeling kind of out of it. And it's like, hey, this is okay. Mentally, this time around, because my physical recovery has been so amazing, mentally, I'm feeling so good. Even the lack of sleep aside, because that is something that I know really will get to me in the long run. But right now it's really not so bad. I can manage it with good nutrition, coffee, and just really just like honestly putting myself a little bit together every day and making sure I'm staying on top of just the nutrition, the hygiene and everything kind of like offsets the lack of sleep to an extent. I mean, we're almost 2 weeks in, no sign of real baby blues, no sign of postpartum depression like I've kind of dealt with in the past. We're leaving winter, like sunshine's coming out.
The weekend we brought baby home was the
time change. Yeah, so that I think has definitely helped. I definitely love the sunlight. Let's see.
You're able to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. So, I mean, a lot of you guys probably know I dealt with digestive issues for years. And before I got pregnant, like 4 months before I got pregnant, finally got answers, finally figured out how to make myself regular. And so that has been a huge difference this go around. I can actually function like a normal human being should. And that has been a big difference too. But what I was going to say, like as far as the mental side, because everything else has kind of like, I focused so much on my health and my well-being during the pregnancy and before the pregnancy and after the pregnancy, I feel like I can be so present this time around.
Yeah.
Where with Micah and Paige, it was like a complete blur. Especially with Micah. I don't even think I changed a diaper the first 2 weeks at least for Micah because I was so out of it and like physically incapable and mentally incapable of taking care of my babies. And I feel like I've done so much more for him than I did for either of the two of them during the first 2 weeks. And it's been really wonderful just being mentally present and able to soak in and enjoy this newborn stage. Because previously I have really struggled with the newborn stage. And as nice as the newborn cuddles are, I wasn't fully able to enjoy them because so much else in my life and with my body was so like off kilter that I really couldn't enjoy the newborn stage. I'm going to interject this here because things have been going so good that I forget about like the not so good things that have happened just because it has been overwhelmingly good. I do want to say that I did have like a bit of a mental breakdown just the other day. I think it was yesterday actually because I was so tired and I was talking to Austin and I just started crying and he was like, "Oh, it's okay. It's okay." I think I was just like, number one, very tired. Number two, just like a little bit overwhelmed with everything that I feel like I have to do, even though my to-do list really isn't very big right now. You know, we're taking it easy as we ease back into everyday life. So yes, things have been going really, 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 really good. But I do want to make note that it is not, like, I am not 100% myself right now.
You were that little girl that, yeah, I need a nap.
I need a nap. Yeah. I simply wanted to talk about this and interject this here because I don't want any new moms to think like, oh my gosh, her recovery is so great and everything seems like it's going just fine. Yes, my recovery is great, but I still have like little mental breakdowns here and there, okay? Like I'm not fully functioning Jess right now. But I just wanted to tell you guys that as well. So this time...
God only gives you as much as you can handle.
No, God can give you more than you can handle, and that's why he wants you to rely on him.
Or...
We learned that.
Or God only gives you as much as you can handle, and he knew. All right, let's take it easy on
this one. Oh no, but really, like, postpartum so far is going great, and I have a little helper here.
She has been excellent.
Where's the other little helper? Do you know the other little helper I'm talking about? Paige.
Where's
She's
Paige
still
at?
Downstairs playing.
You girls have been excellent.
Oh, there's the little helper with Blazagon. Let me see. Spidey and Blazagon. That's a cool pair. Wow.
Oh no.
Crazy Blazagon. Elsa, what are they doing?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Should we find out?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are very different. Different personalities completely.
I need your help.
What do you need my help with?
I need help going down.
Going down what?
I need your help getting him.
Getting Blazagon.
Getting Blazagon?
Well, he's a nice guy.
So you said it's a nice Blazagon? He's just misunderstood? Okay, well, maybe Blazagon could not knock down the tower and maybe help Elsa build it instead.
Yeah, that's what a nice Blazagon would do.
What do you think?
No, he fights bad guys.
Oh, he fights bad guys? Okay, but he doesn't knock down towers, does he?
No.
Okay.
But he knocks down my tower.
Oh, well, maybe he won't anymore.
Mom, he's nice.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. Blazagon stretch. All right, girls. You are so silly. Love you, girls.
I need your help, King.
Oh, the king.
King, what is my name?
King, the Protector King.
What?
Protector King.
Yeah,
That's a
to
big
protect
title.
my castle
That is a big
from
title.
Blazagon.
It's been a good week. It's been a good time as a family of 5. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye, friends. Love you.